when you grow up in the burbs, at least when I grew up in the burbs, unfinished DIY renovations were fucking everywhere. They were like the physical manifestation of a family's issues. They were fucking everywhere. Um, and it's really put me off doing anything like that at any point in my life. I thought maybe as I got a little bit older, I'd crave like a bit more space and maybe some type of impulse to create something with my hands would come about. But to this day, fucking nada, baby. And I honestly think because it leads back to just seeing so many fucking unfinished projects and it never turned out well. I think there was two kind of ways in which DIY renos go. You got option one, which I think is far less common. You've got a dad who is actually pretty fucking handy. Maybe they're a tradesman already themselves. And so this is just an extra job for them. They're pretty good. Maybe they get some mates around or something. But if it's anything somewhat ambitious, if it's like an ambitious project, you just be like, all right, see a dad, and the rest of the family wouldn't see dad for like 3 months. He'd be just every spare moment focused on his DIY project. And yeah, the mum would be like lumped with the kids, trying to get out of dad's way, and dad would just have fucking laser focus. I need to finish this fucking new doorway. It's my life's purpose. So in that instance, he'd be happy as fuck. But the others would be just like, where's dad gone? And isolated and yeah, just create some type of emotional friction. Maybe he got a taste for it. He liked fucking having the boys around on a Saturday morning, get stuck into the beers early, and then maybe they'll start another project so that he can escape the fam for another 3 months with another project. But truth be told, that happened far less compared to option number two, which was there'd be some type of project where dad would be like, yeah, I'll take it on. I'll take it on. I've seen a bit of Better Homes and Gardens. I know what I'm doing with the old tool belt and give me my Makita back, Mac. They've seen the adverts. Looks easy on the fucking ads, baby. On the lifestyle television programs with some handsome yet approachable tool guy where the dudes want to be him and the girls want to be with them. Those guys have a bit of fun while they're doing a bit of renos. Then it comes down to the average schmuck in the suburbs who has no fucking clue what he's doing. Maybe he starts off with a bit of gusto and there's some like cute photos of the couple like getting started with like photos with like a sledgehammer next to a wall, like, here we go. Hashtag renos. And then that quickly you run out of steam pretty quick. And so then there's just like this work site or these half completed projects. The worst is where dudes would be like compulsively starting new ones before they finish the old ones. So you just go into a house and there'd be like six unfinished things. And in that instance, because the dad's got a fucking likes to watch the footy on the weekends, or I've had a hard week at work, I've cut me some slack. Just procrastinating, trying to find any excuse not to finish the project. Then the wife's hounding him for it. The wife in that instance has amazing leverage because the dude could be a nice guy, he's bringing home the bacon. But this is like a Bill Burrism. You have to give the house to your wife. You get, if you're lucky, a little fucking shed or something. But if you try and dominate the space, or if you fuck up her space, she's going to make your life a misery. So I don't know. What are material objects anyway? They're annoying. You have to contend with them. If you bring something into your house, one day you're going to be carrying it out, or someone's going to carry you out and they're going to resent all the shit that you brought in while you were still living and breathing. So keep it fucking simple. Don't bring shit into your house. Don't try and dominate a space. Maybe one day, if you're lucky, you'll get a shed or a man cave. Until then, keep it zipped. Don't fuck around. And guys who embark on these renovation projects, tell their wife, yeah, 6 to 7 weeks tops, love. Yeah, just smash it out on Saturdays, maybe a couple hours on Sundays. 6 to 7 weeks, yeah, we'll be great. We'll be done for Christmas. Christmas rolls around, the in-laws are in town, and your wife's, she just doesn't know where to look. God, Jeremy, you said this would be done in 7 weeks. Poor Jeremy's looking stressed. He's made some critical errors. He's not too good with the what's the fucking, this is how not handy I am, the level where you have the little water bubble. He made some critical errors early on in the project, so he's actually going to need to backtrack, and the wall you sledgehammered down on day one, that actually was very important. The whole house is now the whole house is now potentially about to keel over like a fucking house of cards at any moment. So he's panicking. Yeah, and eventually he either finally gets his shit together and gets it done. And if he's done it all himself, if he's got too much pride, it's taken forever and it looks like shit. So the next Christmas, the in-laws can be like, oh, it's finished. Nice new doorway. Well done, Jeremy. French doors look all fucked up. And, everyone can kind of tell this cunt doesn't know how to use a level. Or he has to kind of fall on his sword and it's not DIY anymore. Some real man has to come in with his tools and finish off the job. And this pisses off Jeremy because the wife's coming in and goes, hi, boys, you need a cup of tea or maybe some sandwiches? Yeah, that'd be lovely, love. He's just getting cucked left, right, and center. So it's cost him an arm and a leg, and it's maybe cost him his marriage. So if you're gonna do this, fellas, just be aware. What are you getting into here? What are you starting? If you start something, are you actually going to be able to finish it? What does finishing look like to you? Or the other tradie's going to come in and finish all over your wife's tits. Oh! But yeah, just be careful with this type of shit. Because, yeah, these DIY home renos, they just become monoliths for suburban discontent. And we don't want that. We want happy folks out there having babies, living life, doing the good thing. And I think there'll be more happy people out there if they just kept any type of fucking power tool. Keep the levels in the hands of experts. You don't need a stud finder on your iPhone, because if you use one, your wife's going to become a stud finder if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, that's enough. Catch you on the next one. Peace.